There are just some things that hold us back from living our best life. And it starts from mindset, of course, and what affects it the most is limiting beliefs. Those pesky little thoughts that tell us that we're not good enough, we don't deserve something, we're not smart enough, or just not ready. If you're ready to let go of what's holding you back, keep watching. I like to think of limiting beliefs as invisible chains. They're constantly holding on to us under the illusion that they're protecting us, eventually shaping our reality, capability, influencing how we see life, ourselves, and what we believe we can achieve. Now, when you're by yourself, start to notice what really runs through your brain, because it's hard to know when we're around other people, but you'll get the hang of that as well. But when you're by yourself, you'll probably think about something that's bothering you. Like, oh, this assignment at work keeps bugging me. But try to go a little bit deeper of why it's bugging you. Is it because it's taking too much time? Or is it because it's making you seem like you're not as smart? The opinions of others if you don't get it done right, or the opinion of yourself if you don't get it done on time? Or is it because you have to present it at the end of it? It can also be a complicated relationship you have with someone, but try to go deeper of why it's a complicated relationship and how it makes you feel, and especially how it holds you back from finding more meaningful, healthy relationships. So the first step to getting rid of your limiting beliefs is identifying them. Write them down. It can be as simple as, I'm not good at public speaking, so I'm worried. Or I'll never be successful. I'll never have a healthy relationship. I'll always be the victim if you have a victim mentality. I'm always going to be disadvantaged, not as privileged. The key is to get them out of your head and onto paper. And there's just something about seeing things in writing, because we see how bad and irrational they sound. Because you'll be like, well, that's not really accurate, but maybe that is what I'm thinking. That is a belief that's been built through micro events, conversations, situations in life, and that's not your fault. It's just something that builds up in our minds, and it's really our job to identify them and get rid of them. So you've done the first step. Congratulations. The next step is to challenge those beliefs if you don't find them to be exactly accurate. Ask yourself, is this really true? Where did it come from? Often these thoughts are echoes of past conversations, experiences, something that someone said to you once that we essentially just internalize. People don't essentially think bad of themselves. We just aren't born like that. And you'll be like, no, I do actually believe that I'm not as attractive, or I won't be as successful. But how could you have known that really early on when you haven't experienced life or your capabilities and developed your skills? So it's really a result of past performance or past conversation experiences. And as we know, past performance is no indication of future performance. Your past does not have to affect your future, even though some people like to carry that on in their future because that's all they've known. You don't have to. The past does not define you, you do. People's words don't define you, you do. Situations that you're put in or born into do not define you. It's up to you of what you make of them. And yes, some people will have more resources than others, but if you're watching this video, I have a pretty good idea that we're all fortunate enough to have a chance in life because we're on the internet and we have access to such resources. So believe in that. Believe you still have been given a chance in life, and even you being born is a chance. So let's make the most of it and start with our mindset first of all. So after that, when you've recognized and challenged those beliefs, replace them with empowering beliefs. Words can be really powerful, and your brain is constantly trying to make sense of your reality at the same time. So if you keep feeding it that I'm not successful, it will try to pinpoint every situation in life where you weren't successful. But if you say, I'm capable and I'm learning, it's going to try to connect you to every possible time that you've tried and that you are learning, and henceforth, you're capable. So instead of saying, I can't, say, I am learning, I'm capable, I'm competent, and I'll get it eventually. Turn I'm not good enough to I'm constantly learning and improving. It's about reprogramming your brain to see possibilities, not limitations. Because why would you want that for yourself? And just because someone said one thing once about you does not define your experience or your future, and definitely does not make it true. It can be true in their reality, but it does not have to be true in yours. Replace "I'll never be successful" with "Success is a journey and I'm doing everything I can in my power, so I'm on the right path." Affirmations are powerful. Say them out loud. Write them on sticky notes. Download affirmations app. I have one that I use called I Am, and it sends me one every day. You can adjust the frequency of it. It's just really instilling those empowering beliefs in me and my mind, and repetition rewires your brain, so don't undermine their effect. Now the next step is to take action and prove them wrong. Action is antidote to fear, even if it's the smallest step forward. If your limiting belief is "I'm not good at public speaking," start by practicing in front of the mirror and recording yourself. Watch other videos on public speaking and also watching good public speakers and notice what they use as a tool or in their body language to portray themselves as confident. Everyone gets nervous about it, but people who are the most confident at public speaking put such low stakes on it. They don't think it's as big of a deal. It's only this big of a deal if you think about it that much. And if it's "I'll never be successful," set a small goal and achieve it. Every time you take action, you gather evidence against your limiting beliefs that they're complete lies. You prove to yourself that you're capable, you are worthy, and you're good enough. Breaking free from limiting belief isn't about becoming someone new. It's about peeling away to reveal who you've always been. It's about stepping into your true power. And remember, you are more than you think, and you are as powerful as you think yourself to be. The life you want is just at the other side of fear. Let's break free together, and I'll be here every day posting videos about either self-development or my life in Australia, so follow along. Tell me in the comments what resonated with you, or DM me on Instagram, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.